everybody. Today is the last day of February. It's February 28th, 2025. And welcome to Off the Ledge. This is a video that I do daily to bring our thoughts back to center, bring our intentions into the most positive possible scenario in our minds of what can happen. Let's think about all the things that have happened that never should have happened that are good. I mean, logically. So, couple of messages today that keep popping in. One is we rise together. We rise together. We're not just you out there and just you out there and just me over here. That's not what we are. We are one collective organism. We are all connected to one another. When you think about people that you maybe don't like, you don't want to think that you're connected to them. Think about the people that you do like and that you are energetically connected to them. The others will just white light our way through. Okay? Let's listen to Kathy Beal. Kathy Beal is at unlimitedpotential.net. No, I'm sorry. It's potentialunlimited.net. I don't know how I got that scrambled in my brain. I actually, what I was just thinking about while I was trying to convey that little message. Empowermentunlimited.net if you'd like an astrology chart reading for yourself. What's popping into my head is that Hakeem Jeffries right now is giving a live stream talk because he has a channel. And also that Zelensky is meeting with the orange, you know who. And, sorry. It's empowermentunlimited.net. All right, so she let me know that she mistakenly, when she sent me this astrology forecast for today, she mistakenly said Saturday, but it's Friday. Here we go.
This is Kathy Beal of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro Insight for Saturday, February 27th,
Friday.
2025.
Oh, wait.
We're
I think I just gave you the wrong one. It says February 28th. Okay, we'll go with this. Once again.
This is Kathy Beal of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro Insight for Saturday, February 27th, 2025. We're still in the magic of the Pisces new moon. If you haven't worked with it, please take some time.
So I understand how she got confused. I don't know, maybe Mercury's retrograde in this moment. How she got confused was because she was referencing the new moon in Pisces that happened on the 27th. This is a forecast for today.
To contemplate the kind of world you would like to live in. Be gentle with yourself. Nourish seeds of compassion and creativity and spiritual awareness. Notice what you can possibly do. This is pebble in the pond energy. What pond are you in? What pebbles can you throw out? And you might be surprised what will eventually ripple back to you. That's all for now. This is
It's uncanny how I say the energy that I'm picking up on. And I don't listen to these ahead of time, clearly. She just sends them and then I play them when I come to you in these videos. We're all connected. We rise together. Before I read Ernest Holmes, I want to also, I want to say a word about fear-mongering that I've been bearing witness to, that I'm calling it out right now. Anybody who gets you terrified about what's coming, you need to redirect your thinking. Because a lot of people don't realize that when they're talking about something terrible, terrible, terrible that's coming, a lot of people don't realize that what they've just done by getting everyone terrified is they've set a trajectory of thought onto the terrified path. We don't want that. So I'm not saying anything about anyone in particular. I'm saying if you hear people tell you something really terrible is about to happen, without knowing it, what they're doing is they're getting you on the creative path of creating that thing happening. It's just adding fuel to the fire. So remove yourself, extract yourself from that kind of terrorist kind of, inflicting thinking into more positive thinking about, remembering that we're all creative beings. We're all creating all the time as a collective. And Sadhguru knows about this. So I just want to remind you to download Miracle of Mind, the new app from Sadhguru. It's absolutely free. It will get you at least started if you don't already meditate on the path to meditation. From Ernest Holmes today. I form a new concept of God. We shall be changed in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye. That's from Corinthians. Divine wisdom. Sometimes it pops up in the Bible. The power of life within you is a spiritual power, able to bring to you permanent peace, increasing happiness and joy, and greater material abundance. These things that have made man miserable can be eliminated through the conscious use of this power. I'm going to read that again because it's exactly what I'm talking about. These things that have made man miserable can be eliminated through the conscious use of this power. God could not visit fear or hate or impoverishment upon us because God transcends these things. The world needs a new concept of God. A new idea must be born in the minds of people everywhere about the nature of God and their relationship to this divine creative spirit. The only thing that can bring love, joy, peace, and prosperity to the world is a direct experience of the invisible. We must sense the immediate presence of life. With simplicity and directness, we must sense that the Spirit is at the center of our own lives. We must learn to recognize that it is at the center of all people and working in human affairs. While it is true that the power of God is always within us, it is not true that we have always realized its presence. To realize this is to be able to make conscious use of it, to direct it for ourselves and for others. Really uncanny there, Annette. Everything I just was inspired to say was backed up by Kathy's astrology reading and by Ernest Holmes. I love when that happens. Don't forget that there are forces for good on the visible and the invisible plane that are directing everything. So let's align with those forces for good. Let's not pretend that they're not there. So be really, really conscious. Yes, there are many possible things that could come at us at any moment. And I want us all, to the best of my ability, I want to be able to get us all to understand that the possibility that we emerge victorious from this hell that we've been put in, and the realm of possibilities in the universe, we must be thinking about that possibility and strengthening that possibility, that the miracles that we really almost demand happen are possible. They're possible. It's part of it. So choose miracles. Let's see what the Osho cards say today. If you'd like to book a reading, go to psychicannettedion.com. The heavily discounted reading is still available. If you book by the end of today, you can book for next week and still get the discount. Okay. 3 cards. So I hope that message wasn't mixed up. I hope I was very clear. Even though I had a Mercury retrograde moment. Mercury's not retrograde. Something probably is. I think I get this card every day. I really am starting to think, and if you've been following Off the Ledge, this card seems to come up every day. This one or turning in. So when something shows up that consistently, I'm going to remind you again to download Miracle of Mind. Sadhguru, Sadhguru, because I keep getting these cards. It's one of the reasons I just really want to drive home the point. You have to get centered. We all need to get centered, get out of our laziness. When we get out of our laziness, we will have success. And this is also reminding me that the nefarious evil forces that are at work are kind of lazy. What they're doing is weak. It's overtly criminal. It's disgusting. It's to be strongly rejected and loudly shut down and put down, this evil. But I want you to know that they're not as ambitious as the light workers. Not by any stretch of the imagination are they more ambitious than we, the light workers. Do not give them power that they do not have. In your mind, do not make them more powerful, because that contributes to the downfall of us, right? Do not in your mind think that they're so powerful, they're like gods, they're omnipotent. What's that line? Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. That goes for all of us. They have gone way too far. They have overreached to the max. And even the ones that thought he was God or God's gift are furious. So the dark side is evil. The Putin-backed buffoon in the White House is kind of dumb, kind of lazy. Kind of dumb, that's an understatement. Our activism and listening to our own collective inner voice leads us to success. Now, I mentioned earlier the fear mongering, and I know it's done in innocent ways that's out there. It's lazy to be thinking that the worst case scenario is the only thing that's going to happen. Let's not fall into the trap. We're spiritual grown-ups and we're spiritually mature enough. And a lot of us are growing ourselves up even more to understand that we are not victims. And for evil to win, evil needs you in a place where you feel like a victim. What's going to happen to me? It's not the way it works. You have way more dominion over what happens in your life personally and in the collective than you've ever been told. So I'm telling you now, we rise together. We are the power. We will turn this thing around, and we are turning this thing around. Hang with the positive people. Personally and online. Take dominion over your thinking. Today I'm going to reach out to the NAACP to get that video of Kamalu's speech that included Kamalu's speech from the other night, to get that uploaded from Wednesday night. Keep fighting the good fight, and I'll see you tonight. PNN's tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time as usual. Namaste. Bye.